What's up YouTube? This is GalacticGod and welcome to another episode of Yugioh Chat. Now this week what I'd like to talk about is the March 2012 OCG Ban List. Now I know typically the TCG has the exact same list as the OCG, but every once in a blue moon Konami will shine their light down upon the TCG and grant us a different list. So in one of those rare occurrences might happen, I've decided to do this review just on what we know on the OCG. I want to talk about what I think of the list and all this craziness that happened surrounding this list the whole week. People are posting a fake list left and right. Shriek posted up a list and they recanted, they weren't sure. Everybody was in a disarray, nobody knew what was going on. And because of all this craziness, I decided not to post up my own thoughts on the list until we were at least more of 100% certain of what this OCG list is. So, what they've done, I'm sure a lot of you already know, they've banned Trishula, banned Trap Dust Shoot, banned Global, banned Spore. All those 4 cards are gone. They've done nothing to Dino Rabbits. They've done nothing to Windups. They've done nothing to Insectors. They're letting them flourish and run rampant across our meta and the Japanese meta as well. So what does that mean for us? Well, first off, we all know that the Windup loop is going to run rampant. Duelists love to take cards from other players' hands. Hand advantage is still a very important part of this game. So cards like Maxi have already skyrocketed really in price. I looked on eBay earlier today, and the lowest one I saw was $120. $120. I remember when they were going for like $10 on eBay, and that was like less than a year ago. It's crazy how much these cards have grown in popularity, merely for their resourcefulness to stop the friggin' massive special summoning of a lot of decks. Now it's true that Effect Veiler can do this to some degree too, as it stops them from getting their effect off, and we are getting another reprint of Effect Veiler pretty soon, probably in about a month or less or so here in the TCG, which is good. We could always use that new Effect Veiler. But with Maxi being such a hard card to get, it's going to put a lot of strain on a lot of duelists here in the TCG to try and get those to be able to keep up with, the wind-up loop and everything else that's going to go along with that. So what do I think overall of the list? Besides the fact that they've done nothing to touch the Rabbit and the wind-ups, I think it's a pretty decent list. I mean, Glow Up Bulb is obviously overpowered. Trishula is obviously overpowered. I don't know why they hit Spore. That's kind of strange to me. I don't think Spore is too big of a threat, especially with Glow Up Bulb gone. Trap Dust Shoot is definitely a card I'm happy to see gone. F that card. Every time somebody plays that crap on me, the whole game I'm trying to counter what they already know I have, so I'm trying to play cards differently than I would, and then it's messing me up because I'm not playing them the way I should. They know I'm playing them differently. Then when I play them correctly, they know I'm playing them correctly. It's just a big friggin' mess the second you get Trap Dust Shooted, and unless you have like a card destruction to give yourself a whole new hand, you're playing Dark World, you're going to summon all kinds of crap, it's not going to work out good for you. So all in all, Trap Dust Shoot needed to go, and I'm happy to see it gone. Personally, what I would have done was I would have put Wind Up Hunter on that friggin' list too. That fool is the main problem in windups, and he really needs to go. Hopefully, with any kind of luck over here in TCG land, on our list we will get that card banned, although I would not put any money on it if I was a betting man. Secondly, I think that Rescue Rabbit definitely needed to go to 1. I don't know why we're going to be allowed to have a full another format of 3 of this fool hopping all over our friggin' decks, ruining our friggin' day. Insectors, I'm not sure what they really could have hit or limit to kind of knock down their playability unless they, put Dragonfly to 1 or something, which really would have killed the deck and then kind of stop people from playing it. With all this new Insector stuff still coming out and sets to come, I really didn't think they were going to do much to hit Insectors, except for maybe getting rid of Sangan or something crazy like that. But, of course, Sangan's still here, so it is what it is. They've also done some stuff to kind of get rid of the TG and Agent Engine, so to speak, as they've limited Earth down to 1 and Striker down to 1. Which is, those decks are kind of OP anyway, so seeing that stuff come down does not really, affect me too much. I mean, I wasn't, really playing Agents anymore anyways, and I not really played TG in quite a while either, so seeing both those get limited didn't really hurt me at all. Having the other stuff on the ban list, nothing else really comes to mind of any kind of groundbreakingness. I mean, Call the Haunted at 3 is interesting. I mean, it's going to definitely help Insectors quite a bit, and, possibly some other decks, I don't know. Having Torrential 2 is kind of interesting. I don't know if anybody's ever going to play 2. It might be cool to try and tech 2 of them in, see how it works out, see if it's better for getting rid of some of that mass summoning. You never know. So, in the comment section below, make sure you let me know what you think of the list. What would you have done differently? Do you agree with what's on there? I know most duelists are not too pleased with it. What do you think should have been added? Do you think it should have been Hunter? Do you think it should have been Rat and Hunter? What do you think you would have done to change it? Do you think you would have limited Rescue Rep? Do you think you would have done something to get rid of the Insector engine? What is it that you would change? And I guess that's it for this week. This is GalacticGod. Out.